I've met you before, man. My name's Evan Giles. I'm from Massachusetts, and I really love your paint, bud. And I was just wondering if there's a chance I could get you a Lanciotti three-piece, and if you could paint it for me, dude, that'd be phenomenal. If I have to wait, I'll wait. Whatever works. I just really like your paint, bud. I think you're a fucking awesome artist, and really like you to paint up a bait for me if you could. I have no problem waiting. I know you're a fucking animal with the paint, and I know that you're probably backed up a bit.
That was funny. Here we go. Tyler, what's up, dude? Darius, Burns, Jeremy, Tyler, what you been doing? You've been on the Sabine after the elites raped and pillaged it. Tyler, you weren't here for the when we were talking about annual crappie trip. How about that? You weren't here when I was talking about the post. They didn't touch the good stuff. Um, you weren't here when I read the post from my buddy on Facebook that's down there. Where I don't think you were about the tree being in the ditch going into where Poche was or somebody. Um, out here taking my little brother bluegill fishing. That sounds fun, Brendan. Brendan, glad you liked it. Thanks for sticking around. You don't believe that there was a log in there up until a month ago, and then all of a sudden it is uh, magically disappeared. Where's my yellow paint? Oh, dudes, I really after those camp sessions, I really have a I have so much stuff that's strewn around in here that this place gets destroyed. Gets destroyed. And I can't find like it's already hard enough for me to find stuff, but like after last night and previous streams, it's it's a huge mess. Like I've got 20 packs of Hildebrandt laying on the floor. Um, going back to St. Clair in a week. Hell yeah. Um, I heard a story. If you go back and if you go back and watch old Chappelle stand up, he did a skit talking about being on the street when he was young, and there was this guy doing this little scam card game, and there was all these people standing around playing the game, but they were in on the game, and the guy somebody went up to play the game, and Chappelle was like, "Don't do it, he's a cheater," and he's like, "It's rigged, they're all in on it." And, you know, Chappelle does his voice, and he said the dude came back from around the table and snatched him up, and he said he taught him a valuable lesson: never get between a man and his meal. And I guess that is the I guess that's how we can look at Poche. Don't get between a man and his meal. Um, uh, Also, we had a trip the day after they left. Bass, red, speck, founder, croaker, drum, and sheephead. Sounds like somebody ate good. Sounds like they ate good. You ate good. Somebody did. What am I looking for? These. These. They need eyes, and then I got to put stick-on eyes on all these other ones. These 1 minuses are. The bill is so small, they're kind of tough to handle because there's nowhere to grip. Brought our 90-year-old grandpa for his last boat trip. Had a blast. That's awesome. Hopefully, it won't be his last. What's up, Kyle? Hopefully, he'll get the bug and say, you know what? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. My grandfather was never during my generation growing up, he was never a boater. He was a bank stomper. I think when my dad was dating my mom, he was a John boat guy. But these are yours, Burns. These are the last ones you sent, the special ones. I just hurt my glove. Oh well. Um, he bank fishes every day. We had to physically pick him up to get in and out of the boat. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's probably worth the. That's probably worth getting in the boat, I would say. I hope. I hope when I get that age, if I get that age, however old I get, hope there's somebody willing to pick me up and put me in the damn boat. I have to be the bean in the mouse, and I don't think they can do it. Butamus. All right. Let these dry. Then I gotta go. Now it's plastic eye time. Oh, what are we looking at here? I don't know. I don't know what eyes to put on this. Let's see. I'm fishing now. At least in 3 minutes. What's the weather like, Frank? Dude, I'm so jealous when I see like when they start dating. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I didn't want to say it, but it's like they're gonna have to since I've got two girls there, it's probably gonna have to be their boyfriends or husbands or whoever. Uh, and those dipshits better fish. That'll be like the only prerequisite. Like, you want to date one of my daughters? Name 8 baits on that wall. But spinner bait. Get the fuck out of here. Kakaho minnow. A trout fish. Shut up. Thomas, I might hang out myself. I like tomorrow. Or become chum. Yeah. Like, who's your favorite jig pitcher? Do you know the name Greg Hackney? I'd be like, no. I'm like, well, you need to leave. Loading the truck and boat for the weekend. That's exciting. Hey, look what I found. All you big bait enthusiasts. Uh, you like XRs? How about a XR 300. How about that knocker? So where's a regular? Here's an XR75. Make sure, yep. Here's an XR75. This is, I'm guessing probably more like an XR 200. Let's see the difference in sound. Sounds pretty good, actually. But I was digging around looking for some stuff today, some paint additives in those boxes down there, and I found this. So I forgot to paint this. Burns. I didn't lose it. I just had it stashed away. I had it primed, ready to paint, but never got to it. I should probably paint it. See what it looks like. It's a lot of lipless. What's it weigh? Let's see. Great question, Jeremy. What does it weigh? 3.5 ounces. 3.5 ounces. I wonder, I was thinking about it. I was like, this is a pretty cool bait. It sinks like a rock, I believe. I mean, I think it sinks like a normal lipless would. I need to call the gentleman I got this from because he had this made. He had a mold made for this. And the guy made him a mold in Europe, I believe. And I don't know that he ever used the mold. I need to call him and ask him if he's got the mold for this. Because I can make him as a resin bait. This is homemade. Yeah, I actually like the more that I look at it, it's not. I mean, it's heavy as shit. But the cool thing about it to me is if you could make it not heavy and make it not sink fast, so you could fish it shallow. That would be really badass. Like make it like a 5 foot or less bait, 6 foot or less bait, where it just had like a slow fall. You know. So I'm gonna message the guy. I feel kind of like a prick though. It's like, hey, I hadn't talked to you in a year. You still got that mold for that giant lipless? Yeah, you could fish it like a spoon. Could fish it like a spoon. More balloons. More balloons. The rattle is what's impressive. It's loud. Really loud. 3 or 4. Burns, I have an idea for you. I keep forgetting to message you, but I have an idea that I think will be very cool and not too taxing on the builder dude. Maybe a little bit, but not Moab taxing. Not Dream Pop taxing. South Jersey, you're not a Depths member? What am I looking for? Eyes. Ah, yes. Eyes. super glue. Spinnerbaits everywhere. Bob got his chipmunk I got to send out. Put that in the mail hopefully today if I can get these baits clear coated. That's what I'm saying, Jeremy. Slow roll it over grass, something that's like not going to bog down that you can fish. I'm just stupid that they don't offer it to everyone. I feel they should have released it to the public like a lot of the other depth members baits. Is that how that typically works? They'll kind of they'll have a soft opening for the depths members that get the bait first, and then they eventually roll it out. Maybe they didn't get good feedback. I'll send Bob's address to you. I think I have one of 10 Bob addresses. He was moving around so much. I was sending baits all over the place. That guy. Let's see here. Travis, me too, dude. Why do you have a big heart by your name? Oh, I can send myself hearts. I'm wanting to throw some baits. I am with you. What? Oh, I meant to tell y'all the little hack about putting the skirt on. It's not just a rubber skirt thing. It works on silicone too. Just FYI. I'm not painting dream poppers because all my skewers are being occupied at the moment. But I will get those. I will get these clear coated today, and then I will hopefully maybe remove them tomorrow. I'll probably paint the poppers on Monday, looking like. I do still have to scuff and wash. I still have to scuff and wash. That's going to take some time. That is definitely, as y'all know, the most miserable part of the job. I guess these are going to be easy because these are. I need to put this glove back on for handling these, so I don't get any scuffies. Depths is going to only release that new sweet killer and large enough for the only one of the favorite depths cream balance like a mini tiny clash. Kind of cool. Do they still make? Speaking of JDM. Where is it? South Jersey, you'd know. Does DRT still make these? The Apollo 59s? Jeremy, I did. It was pretty cringy. Another cringy move by Berkeley that's supposed to be the leader in fishing technology, and they have the most resources to develop baits, and all they do is rip off Japanese people. Way to go, Berkeley. Y'all should be proud. The 16th? What's today? The 9th? Possibly. 16th, what's the 9th? 10th, 11th, 12th. Is 16th next Friday? I mean, I would, I would say that's, I would say it's possible, Travis. Um, I would say it's possible. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. You leave the 16th, so you would need them the 15th. Hey, that might be cutting it close. But there is another possibility that wherever you're going, I have done this before also. I can just send them to where you're staying. I've done that for a lot of guys. Fishing a tournament, going on a trip. Just send me the address of where you're at. Thunder Pop, that's a good one. That is a good one. Thunder. Makes me think of ACDC for some reason. Dude, he's not getting that one. Burns, are you crazy, dude? That's the one. The one. The one. I try and have good customer service. I try and put myself in people's shoes, and I know how it is. And the thing about it is, like, that's what I don't understand about other people. It's funny when you see like people with bad customer service. Like, it's just as easy to do good for people than it is to be a douche and like not try and help people. But I don't know. Like, you still got to ship it. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the same. Um, it's all the same. What size is this eye? What are these? Don't know. I have to do the old stick and test trick. Does that fit? Yeah, kind of. Close enough. Probably should be a size smaller, but we'll roll with it. Burns, you could get it back if you really needed it to duplicate. Then you have to send it back. I need a glove with a thumb in it. Uh, Later, Travis. Get this nasty ass glove out. Uh, yeah, I don't get why people are. I don't understand. I guess it's called biting the hand that feeds you. I don't know why you wouldn't try to help people that help you. Doesn't make sense. But there's a lot of people that do goofy shit, so I like them because it makes me be able to do what I do and continue to do it for all these years. So I don't mind shitty customer service. I actually really like it. What's up, Brian? What is up? Yeah, I gotta really get these done fast so I can. That's true, Hayden. That's wise words. Two kinds of people in the world: givers and takers. I feel like, though, as bad as it sounds, I feel like in business, though, to be a certain level of like mega success, you have to be more of a taker than a giver. Maybe not, but part of part of me is leaning towards that. Um, Joseph, what's up, dude? What's up? I'm just sticking eyeballs on things. Just take them fishing, dude. That would be like the dream job. Is is to be able to take like your clients fishing because you had your operation kind of running behind the scenes, and you'd be like, you know what? Let's go fishing today. Let's go fishing today. Like I really envy the like YouTube stars that get to travel around and like do meetups and like fish with people. I think that would be a blast. I'm envious of that. They really do have. I feel like they've got a better job than like the elite guys because the elite guys don't get to like interact. I don't feel like. Ah, you dickhead! It's a friggin' 7 millimeter. Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. That's too small. Let's see if this one will fit. This one's going to work. The 8 is going to work. Like sometimes I do that. I'll buy these eyes and then I won't buy like one size. And because I very rarely use it, and then I get to a bait and I don't have the size. This actually looks pretty badass. It looks like some sort of big creepy bug, like alien creature. And I will say, this is probably about as cool as you can make a Bass Pro Shops egg look. Like when you look at them in the pack, they look stupid. But this is about as cool as I've ever seen a $4 Bass Pro Shops wake bait look. It looks like an alien, dude. It looks like an alien, man. That's a scary bait. It is. It looks menacing. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. What are these? 4.5? That should fit. It's little bitty micro eye holes. Let's see. What are these? I don't know. I just keep thinking I want all my baits painted like that. It would be uh, it would be cool to have a collection of uh, stuff like that. Um, it's a lot darker than it looks. It's a sexy bait, I will say. It should catch. Uh, that bait looks like it's got the Schwartz. That was my favorite scene in Spaceballs, where Lord Helmet walks in. He says, "I see you have the ring, and your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how you handle it." Dude, I used to watch Spaceballs obsessively. Mel Brooks is freaking hilarious. The Schwartz. Dick. The bait is Travis Manson's alien form. Pretty much, he would probably like that if I painted Dow on the side. That would be even creepier. That would make it even better if it said Dow on the side or red rum or something. That would be a cool name for the bait. Color. Red rum. Watch. Whatchamacallit. Missile baits will have a red rum color out now. Comb the desert. Man, we ain't found shit. uh, Lord Helmet. Prepare ship for light speed. No. Light speed's too slow. Light speed's too slow? We're going to have to go right for ludicrous speed. Prepare ship for light for ludicrous speed. I think Lord Helmet was probably one of the funniest characters ever created. Um, who's going to Japan? Do that Bass Pro bag. I swear it looks just like a JDM bait from TMCO called the Fat Pepper Shallow. TMCO is a very lesser known brand, and if you look, South Jersey, at the popper that Bass Pro Shop sells, they have a long, slender popper. It also looks like another TMCO bait called the Slick Pop. The Slick Pop is a very interesting bait. I had a guy that owned a boat dealership back in the day send me um, a group of, if you go back to like the first baits I ever posted on Instagram, and I think it was on my personal Instagram page before I even had Tacklecraft. I posted some pictures on there of two. It wasn't a TMCO, it was a Tifa Slick Pop, but their popper looks just like it. Um, but the guy sent me these baits, and I was like, "What is this?" He's like, "It's this weird Japanese bait, Tifa." And so, where'd you get them? He said, "Got them from Swindle." Like, really? He said, "Yeah." And he rigged Swindle's boat at the time, and Swindle hooked him up with the Slick Pops. But you didn't see them much over here. You had to get them on like Ichiban back in the day. Um, and but they were really cool baits. But that Bass Pro Shops bait looks just like it. but that was probably 2010, 11, something like that. Coneheads, I didn't love Coneheads. The only thing I loved about Coneheads was that Soul to Squeeze was on the soundtrack. I think that was, to me, the best part about Coneheads and the music video for Coneheads. I mean, the music video for Soul to Squeeze. Because still to this day, that is one of my favorite Chili Pepper songs. Dave, what's up, man? I don't remember anything about Coneheads except for that. Um, Chewing condoms, thinking it was gum. That is pretty funny. I never saw. I don't know that I ever saw Edward Scissorhands. I think I did, and I didn't get it. Blazing Saddles. Just think if Blazing Saddles came out now, how that would go over. Mel Brooks would be certainly canceled. Funniest movie ever made. Uh, it is pretty funny. It is pretty damn funny. Robin Hood Men in Tights was funny. I think I quote a lot of stuff from Robin Hood Men in Tights that I don't know is from Robin Hood Men in Tights. Uh, they would all be hung. Yeah, pretty much. The one I want to see Young Frankenstein. I've never seen it, but I'm a big fan of what's his name, Willy Wonka. He's such a good actor. And I don't think I've ever seen Young Frankenstein. Um, Beetlejuice. Gene Wilder, that's him. My favorite scene in Beetlejuice, I think I've talked about this before, is when he gets his head shrunk and he's in the waiting room. He looks at his number, it's like 6 million. And then he looks at the little shrunken head guy, and it's like number 3 or something. And he's like, hey, look, there's Elvis. The guy looks, he grabs it and throws this damn 2 foot long thing in his lap. Well, looks like I'm next. Dude gives him the sprinkle. Dude, I would laugh at that. Like, I don't know what it is about like dumb shit like that, but it like tickles me. Well, looks like I'm next. Beetlejuice is a great movie. Beetle Drink, Beetle Orange. They got a new Beetlejuice coming out. Is that is Tim Burton doing it? Brennan, there's only one Willy Wonka, and it's got Gene Wilder in it. The one, the one with Johnny Depp doesn't even need to be in the same conversation. What size are these? They're tinier. I guess these are the teeniest eyes I've got. Let's see if they work. What's up, Rich? The Crow, the movie? I never saw that. After Brandon Lee died so creepily, I never saw the movie. Ace House. Yeah, oh, these fit. How about that? The Crow is legendary. It's that good. I guess I need to add it to the list. I need to add it to the list of movies to watch. The Crow. What was that other one? Young Frankenstein. I'll have to. I don't know. Amy's gotten obsessed with Vanderpump Rules, so I don't know I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the. I don't know when I'm going to be able to slide the Crow in for Young Frankenstein. I have to wait for her to go out of town or something. I need to plan her a trip somewhere so I can do movie night a la carte solo. Okay. Um, the Crow. You never seen Beetlejuice? What? Nah, dude. That's not the same. That's not the same. Is it? I didn't like. I don't feel like I ever watched many like dark movies, and I always felt like The Crow. Like when The Crow came out, like the age I was at, it didn't. It didn't. I didn't gravitate towards it for whatever reason. Getting your fix. That's right. Uh, the plot is great, and just the whole story behind that movie makes it crazier. Sad, he died like that. I mean, wanting to act for a movie that's shot. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck. Uh, Rich, I'm putting eyeballs on Epic Eric's CB100s. I think I watched The Crow. Yeah, I couldn't tell you much about The Crow. I'll tell you what I used to watch a lot, and it's because my dad loved it. Predator. And still to this day, I love Predator. Like as far as action movies go, Predator to me is like cream of the crop. Kill me. Now we're talking. Dude, Predator was so badass. Like looking at Arnold now and like thinking about him in all those action movies, how good he was. And I don't like I'm sure if I went back and watched Arnold in a because I haven't seen Predator in a while, if I went back and watched that, I would probably he's probably a terrible actor, but I like it I feel like he fit perfectly in those roles. Um, I never got as much into Aliens as I did Predator. I thought Predator was cooler. The aliens are just kind of gross. Uh, I ain't got time to bleed. Uh, yeah, who else is in there? Wasn't Jesse Ventura in there? That was a good movie. Predator. The entire squad in Predator were juiced out of their heads. Yes, they were juiced to the damn gills, as they say. To the gills. What's wrong with him? No shame in a little juice, a little juicy juice, right? What eyes are going on these? Black eyes? Maybe thighs? I'll just do black eyes on these. Rambo? Speaking of Rambo, you know what I liked better than Rambo? VHS or UHF. Did you ever see that movie with Weird Al? UHF. That's a good one. That's a damn classic. Weird Al. Because he did the Rambo scene in that. I think my favorite scene in UHF is when Wong Duck Dong is uh, doing the game show. And he's got the wheel of fish. And the girl spins the wheel. He said he basically gives her a choice between the mystery box and a red snapper, very tasty. And he says, "What's it going to be? The box or the fish?" She chooses the box. I forget what's in the box, but he goes, "Stupid! You're so stupid!" I used to die at that part. Uh, Terminator was good. Uh, you know, it was a badass movie, or I won't say it's a badass movie, but probably from that era, Last Action Hero had the most badass soundtrack of any action movie I think ever. I don't know another movie because it had Big Gun by AC/DC. It had Angry Again, Megadeth. Um, there was a couple more. It had some damn badass songs on it. But Big Gun and Angry Again were the shit. But the movie was kind of meh. They made up for it on the damn soundtrack. When was the last time you heard about a recent movie's soundtrack? Like back in the day, back in the era we're talking about, uh, like the soundtrack was a big deal. Now I don't. I mean, it's pretty much irrelevant. I feel like. Big gun, get the hell out of you. Southern Comfort had me on the top rope, ready to drop an atomic elbow on somebody back when I was a children. I can't think of the last like when did soundtracks die? With Napster? Marvel movie soundtracks? I'm trying to think the last song out of a movie that was like memorable. MXC? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never seen Southern Comfort. I don't think. Is it a movie? I went back and watched Over the Top about a month or two ago. It was pretty horrible. It was free on YouTube. I never got into Gone in 60 Seconds. I never got into the racing movie with Tom Cruise, whatever that was, when those were coming out. Days of Thunder. Great name, great title, but I never got into them. I was too busy watching Grumpy Old Men, and they say that you suffer from anxiety if you watch and do the same thing over and over again, and it's because you don't it makes you feel comfortable and you don't like the added stress of not knowing what's going to happen. Like you find comfort in knowing every line of the movie and not being like shocked that it's an anxiety thing. Other than the LA swamps, Weekend Warriors Army National Guard gets FUBAR. Hmm, interesting. I have to look that one up. Southern Comfort. All right. Seems like there's a lot of movies I need to go back and see. A lot of movies I'm missing in the Rolodex. Lord of War. I don't know that one either. I couldn't get into the Green Mile. No, never seen it. I didn't like anything too serious. Stressed me out. I'm still that way. Like I want to watch so I tell my wife she always wants to watch some weird shit, and like if I'm watching this for entertainment, I want it to make me feel happy and glad and good and not stressed and anxious and miserable. So I tend to watch funny, lighthearted stuff. I don't. The older I get, the less I like serious stuff. Um, it just makes me feel bad. Like the most depressing movie on the planet to me is Forrest Gump. As dumb as that sounds, like I can't watch Forrest Gump. It's just sad. Like if you really break it down. No, it's an odd one, Anthony. Uh, it was done. It was done well, but it's not something that I like. And it made a definitely an impact because it was so good. But it's not something that I would like watch again, or that I would sit around and be like, "Damn, like to watch this." Um, Later, Gator. Get it? Get it? Arkansas State Police have a YouTube channel. Size of these. 6 millimeter, too big. Um, oh, I thought you were going, Gator. Oh, but I thought you were saying you were. You were talking to Burns. Aha. I see. Cerebral movies. Yeah, I don't like. Just make me laugh. You know what I mean? I just want to laugh. I just want to feel good, like Halle Berry in whatever that movie was. You know the one. Good one-liners in Young Frankenstein. I will certainly add it to the list. Let's see. How many of these damn things are left? It's the last one. Then I got to put pupils on the other one and go to Hobby Lobby. I got to get me another um, two back surgeries. Eeh. My I try and like work on my posture. I've never had great posture because everything I do is like slumped over. You know what I mean? Because I'm always like either like working over something or like fishing where you're like hunched over. I feel like everything I do makes me like hunched over. But I try and be aware. I want to go in again for number three. Eesh. That's a lot of cutting. Hell, I don't even want to go to the damn chiropractor. My dad was talking about going to the chiropractor yesterday. He's like, "Man, you should have heard him when he cracked my neck." I was like, "Oh, I don't think I want my neck cracked." They say once you go though, you can never go back. Like you have to always go get adjusted. Do y'all recommend chiropractors? No. Get a TRX to KO help a lot for back posture. Best piece of exercise equipment you can buy. A TRX. Let me look that up. Is it like a brace? Chiropractor snake oil. Probably why I've never been. Suspension training. What is it for? Back posture strength. Hmm. How didn't BASS back in the day do a study on how many calories like guy like Kevin Van Dam burned in a tournament day of fishing? And it was like a surprising amount. TRX. I have to find that thing. Is anybody going to be spinnerbaiting this weekend? Or just me and Keith? My dad goes to the chiropractor every 3 days. He has some discs that are flattened. Yeah, my dad went and he had some disc issues and some other stuff, and he said it helps him, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to leave myself alone. Anthony's going. Well, maybe you can use some knowledge in Bronze Eye Popping Frog Sunday. It'll be interesting to see how everybody's bait predictions go on what you've got planned to fish and what the fish actually want to bite. Because they can be pricks at times. Dude, these all these old little weird Lucky Crafts were so cool looking back in the day. Why are they so lame now? Question. Question. Will Lucky Craft ever be cool again? Just Chad chatting like the rest of the country. Did you order your Spro Chad Shad rod? Does anybody know who's making those? Because they say made in the USA, so I'm sure if they're made in the USA, we would know who is making them. But I haven't seen that information anywhere, nor have I dug very far to find it. All right, eyeballs are all on. No, they're not. Fudge. Oh, son of a bee sting. F5 was helping them, maybe. Remember the other day when I said I was going tube fishing? It is now my go-to killing them. Weird thing is bass perceptive as well. Like most at this point, they're hard to find locally. Interesting. Um, I found a show, guys, and it's on Tubi or whatever that channel is on Roku uh, that has Bassmasters on it. Tubi. If you go and you look through the other fishing shows, there's one that was filmed in like either the late 90s or the early 2000s, and it's on it's on some lake in like out around San Diego, like Southern California somewhere, and in the lake was like they limited the amount of people that could fish it, and it was closed like during the week maybe, or it was only open for a few days, and they only allowed like 25 people, and you had to I think you had to rent a boat and um, and use all their stuff, but it was like managed. I think all the hooks were barbless, like you had to use barbless hooks, but guys were out there slaying, dude. They'd catch like 100 a day, and there was a dude in that video, and he was in a float tube, and he was like, "Man, me and my me and my buddy come down here every year." He's like, "We got drawn to fish this year, this weekend or whatever," and it was like the opening weekend, and he's like, "I probably caught 60 today," and it was pretty cool seeing them like how they fished, and he was in a float tube though. But it reminded me because I always feel like in Bassmasters and Field and Stream and Outdoor Life and shit like that back in the day, like they'd always have some dude from like out west that was in a float tube. Hello, are you Durban this weekend? All right, what eyes on these? So it goes. Are you Durban? What is this? Oh, it's my wallet. I hadn't fished a Durban in a while. I need to find me one. Fish by the boat ramp. These 1 minuses look pretty sweet with the megabat size in them, surprisingly. All right, that fits. Sunday Derb. Is it if you win, will it do anything for something else down the road, or is it just like a fruit jar, or is it affiliated with something? Hell, you got a guest lined up next week? Ed Cowan, Volume 2. Give him a weekly window to talk about current drama in the fishing world. I gotta get these things done and cleared and out of here so I can clean up. Brendan, you ever fished a tournament in your young fishing career? Hopped on a boat, see what you can put together for your best five in a few hours? You need a 3 pound plus average. How do those work? Bass Federation. Is the weekend series still a thing? I heard I heard something about that coming back. No stream next week. What the fuzz, dude? I have to watch Vanderpump now. Dude, it sounds like it's raining again. It just rained every day this week. And the forecast said 0% chance of rain. Ooh, this one's crooked. They got off your top biggest fish. You can call them out if you catch anything bigger, but you can only catch 3 fish to enter. And it has to be on a swim bait. Is there rules to what you can fish with? Guest host the Hella stream with no Hella. Give me a guess, Tella. I'll talk to him for a couple hours. Give away all your stickers. Pull up Oprah. You get a sticker, and you get a sticker, and you get a sticker. In Rich's absence, he said that he wanted everybody to be able to fish a vixen just like him. So we're giving away Hello's vixen collection. Don't do strictly swim bait deal because they know guys will just hang the baits. Yeah, that's true. These look pretty cool. And you might be asking yourself, TK, you fool, why are these dots so far back? Well, the reason that this dot is so far back was because Epic Eric wanted a dot on the bait and he did it with a Sharpie. And when I primed the bait, the Sharpie bled through all my paint. So rather than leave the little ghosty bleeded through Sharpie dot, I just put my dot over the top of it. This is where I would typically put it, right by the gill plate. But this one, that wasn't an option because I had to hide the boogered up spot. So if you see randomness on baits from time to time, there's typically a method to the madness. That is the method to that madness. Talk to Ed. That'd be fun. Ed, I'm going to need you to go grab some 3600 bleeds. Ed, I'm going to need you to walk out to your garage and pull out a Plano Phantom and let's crack the lid on that thing and see what's going down. Let's see what's really going down. Come on, stupid eye. Dude, this thing will not lay straight. Straighten up. There you go. Yeah. There it goes. Finally. The problem with it, Chris, was that I couldn't see it. Like the bait was dark and I didn't see the dot. And then after I cleared it, it showed up. I don't know why it was on there to begin with. Or he did good. He did such a good job with it that I didn't notice that it was. I didn't notice it was a imposter. But they look so much better on the front like that. But it'll still get the job done. All right, these are ready. Now I gotta leave. I say that. These are dry enough I can dock. We'll do that before I get out of here. Before I say my farewells. Where's the black? This is about, I don't know, 50. This is about 50. Um, yeah, this is part of the stuff from the box. South J. This is what I've started to whittle down. Um, uh, Give away a bunch of Omnia gift cards. That would be fun. That would be fun. I could schedule hella meet and greets at Omnia. Get back and be like, "How'd it go?" Like, dude, it was awesome. You got to be at Omnia every day this week though, from 2 to 5 to shake people's hands because they're expecting you to be there. Besides that, um, you don't have any stickers left. You probably need to buy some Vixens, and you lost 300 subscribers. Pretty good. But besides that, it went awesome. Uh, but I would love to fish a derby for sure. Just a few things in the way. Dude, ain't nothing in the way. Show them the fish. I didn't know if that was something that interested you. It's not for everybody. Certainly not for everybody. It is fun though. All right, those are dotted. Um, I am going to have to mix up some serious clear coat. A lot. Um, BFL's a co. That'd be fun. Um, I always liked. I never fished as a co, but I always wanted to. Like once I got to the age where I could like travel around and do stuff like that, I wanted to. I wanted to fish an Elite Series event, like a Bassmaster event as a co angler, but they did away with them. Like right when I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. So if you're thinking about doing something like that, go ahead and do it because you never know. Um, but anyway, dudes, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all be good. Have a good weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We will see y'all next time. You only live once. Go ahead if you want to fish a tournament, go fish a damn tournament. Get it out of the way. Y'all be good. See ya.